Hey guys, this is Juno and welcome back to another account review. Today we are in an Asia server account, HotKoreanGirl. That's a funny name. I actually can't see the face of this profile pic, but he said that he wants to know or get an advice in regular arena and RTA, obviously along with his runes. He doesn't care about Siege or any guild content because he doesn't play them, which is totally understandable. Best record in arena was C2. World arena RTA was F3. That's pretty low. He is in, I guess, a G1 guild. Not really sure because that's a pretty big discrepancy on those ranks. He is doing the dungeons. Okay, so I'm guessing that he doesn't have this really tuned or he's not outputting enough damage because 36 seconds doesn't make sense if this team is built correctly with the damage. I think you'll get around 26-27 seconds, but seeing this, I could tell that he's not killing the boss in one round. A reason why we see a 36-second run. Dragon, okay. I do like this team. It's probably the safest if you could get it working. I don't really like the Liam team because even... Well, actually, no. If you do have the damage, the Liam team is significantly faster and decently safe. It's just that if China does not use her skills correctly, the run could be iffy. And also, if China does not land defense break on the boss on the run, then also there's a very good chance that it could fail. Abyss hard for Necro got really easy, so 33 seconds there. He is doing Steel Fortress normal. That's interesting, so I would make a hard team. And he does have an Abyss hard team, a minute 30. Pretty slow, but I'm guessing it's safe because of it. He is doing Solar 5, perfect. That's all I want to see. Let's go into his swap first before we continue on. So we're in swap. I already imported his runes. Let's go. When I checked it already, it didn't look too bad. I can't really speak about the efficiency too much, but let's check 110 plus. I do think his F3 record is a little low for RTA. Yeah, because you can see that he has 14 runes at over 110%, which is not bad. We've seen a lot worse in the past few reviews. I think the last review, we did see a big improvement compared to the others, 50 plus runes over 110%. I think this is decent from the average that I usually get. The highest is 118, very close to that 120 number, and it's a will rune, which is actually really good. 100% to 110. I'm expecting a big number here. 100 runes. Actually, it's a lot lower than I thought. I was expecting at least 200 to 300 runes, knowing that he has 2,400 runes. That's 6-starred and level 12 to 15. So I'm guessing his R5 is kind of lacking. 90 to 100. 300 runes. So 300 plus 100 is 400 plus 10. So it's like 420 to 430 runes out of 2,400 runes. That's 1/6 of his runes over 90% efficiency, which is actually very low. What? That's less than 20%? Yeah, that's pretty damn low. I do think I'll go back to either R5 or it's just that his rune quality is really bad, is really low. I'm gonna guess R5 is the issue though, because that's usually the case for most people. I know a lot of people are either lazy to do R5 or they just believe that getting better runes is still their priority, or last, they think R5 is a freaking joke and they think the drops need to be buffed, which is true, but that doesn't mean you can hold off on those if you want to get better right now. Let's go check out some of the speed on these runes. Despair first because it's just first in line. 27, 25, 25. These all could be one speed faster. 24, this could be 29. And you could tell there is grind issues. Probably even gem issues too. Yeah, grind. That's a +4. Yeah, this could also be 22, 22. I mean, it's not the quickest, but there are a few fast runes here that are all lacking probably max hero to even some legend because they are worthy of it being so fast. Swift. 29, 25. That could be a 27. 25, 25, could be 26, 26, it could be 27 here. Yeah, grinds and gems, you could tell grinds are also missing here. Grinds all around here. Yeah, definitely looks like R5 is the issue just from those two sets. Violent. 30, could be 31. Also, max hero missing. Probably even a gem missing here. This could be 29. It could be 28 even with the hero max. 28 as well. With the legend grind. I mean, if we just look at the full potential of these runes, if they get legend grinds all around, 31 speed, 29 speed, 28 speed, 27 speed, 26, 25 speed, 25 speed. The runes aren't bad. It's just that grinds are lacking. Is what I see quickly. Gems, I think, is going to be the same case. But trust me, it's so much easier to get gems at the very least compared to how it was before. Especially with those claws. I know the drops aren't that great, but the fact that you could build the exact gem that you want set-wise is a huge plus. Will 29, 20, 29, 28. Dude, Will looks like it's pretty stacked, to be fair. Looks the best, but I think grinds are still an issue. Speed looks fine in most cases. There's a +3 here, +3 here as well. So this could be a 28. This could be a 29. So yes, your Will runes are great. It's just that the grinds aren't there, and probably most of them don't even have decent gems. Get working on that, man. I know it looks like most of them are ancient, so it's even harder. But that just means you have to, every week you have to buy those ancient energy and farm the ancient dungeons. So that's just what I'll do. To keep it simple, your runes look way above F3 quality at the very least. That's what I'll say. I think C1 should be easy. You should maybe even going into C2, C3, depending on the box that you have. So let's go now check out his box. It's interesting because in the profile, we didn't see any LD5s, but he does have a couple of LD5s. Interesting that he's not showcasing them or showing them off in his profile. But he does have Lydia. Some people might say, okay, that makes sense. Lydia is a trash LD5, but I have seen some G2, G3 players, especially there's a Korean G3. Sorry, I'm talking about Korean G3 players or G2, but I'm Korean and I like to watch them. I learn from them. And there was one player named BT. I think he goes, he went by BT, but now he goes by BT. He's probably around G2 now. And he played with Lydia a lot, which was pretty interesting to see. So there are players that know how to make Lydia work. Maybe you could learn from that. It's up to you. That was more of a second turn style because that's where Lydia shines. But if that's not the way you want to play, then sure, find a different play style or just don't use her. He also has Yon Hong, which kind of screams first turn, so you have that. And then Achroma, which is great for second turn as well. I think Achroma is a great unit now due to that small buff that she got, right? Her attack bar gets increased. I mean, it's only 5% though. It looks like there are conditions where Achroma can shine and where she can't shine. So those were the 3 LD5s, yeah. And I have to say, all 3 aren't too bad, especially the light ones. I think they're very good. Yon Hong, not even a question. Let's see what he doesn't have that are pretty crucial or big. Okay, Smicer is pretty big. Sagar, it did get nerfed, but pretty big. Zen, okay, for Arena, Siege, who knows, however you want to use it. Triton, I would love to use Triton for Arena defense. Did he have Pyeongchar? He at least has Pyeongchar. He has Layla. Okay, I mean, Arena defense is still fine. He has Tiana. He does have Leo. No Sierra, Charlotte, or Miao. Oh, that's Jingzhe. That's fine. I think everything is replaceable in this case, other than the Triton for Arena defense, because that's a really fast speed lead or speed threat. You might have to just go like full tank, but let's see if you could do that. Water was crucial here. Ooh, Cheongnam. Oh, he didn't have Oliver, huh? Oh, he does. Okay, never mind. No Cheongnam though. No Angel. No Zabala. Oof. No Manin. Don't like that. There is the Miles. So Oliver or Miles. And if he has Sekhmet, I think that's what I'll run. He has more. He doesn't have Hagang. That's pretty big. Josephine, Amelia. Okay, he does have Camila though. So I'm still looking at the cases of Arena defense, so there's that. And then finally Fire. Let's see. No Ashar. Fine. You do have Nora. No Tomoe though. Okay, so Layla Tomoe doesn't work. No Sekhmet. Ooh, I don't like that because you didn't have Sagar and Sekhmet, so you're lacking resets, which is kind of big in RTA right now. Just want to point that out. Okay, you do have Veladrul, you do have Fire Monkey, that's great. No Juno, oof. But you do have Zeros and you do have Vanessa. So knowing that, let's go into RT. Let's go into Arena and pick out. Oh shoot, it crashed. I hate when it does this, guys. I hate it. Looks like his best record was C2, like we said, with the 15% defense rate. His defense is pretty much trash. I don't know why he's running this. Yeah, I don't like Akroma in defense. It's not that great. Well, yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. The fact that there's Zeros and stuff. So there has to be like a speed threat if you want to block any type of Tiana cleave. And right now, Zeros is really strong, I think, especially against tank defenses. Whether or not they have Debra or not. If they have Debra, then you're just GG'd. If they don't have Debra, they're usually paired up with a second damage dealer like Peng Bek, and it just eats through these tanky teams. Your team is very slow. Don't run this. I would just go with the Camilla and also Pyeongchar. The fact is that you don't have Juno, so you need a way to fend off probably Dot Team. So let's think here. What is good against Dot Team? Vero, but definitely has less kill potential. Akroma is okay, I guess, paired with Camilla. It's more of a stallish team though. How about we just go with the Lydia? But actually, Dot Team just goes through Lydia as well. This last unit is very hard to pick. How about we go this? Let's just go Nora for a little more control. Second turn teams are a little weak against control, so and Camilla kind of works against Dot teams depending on how they're built. I mean, it doesn't work against all of them, but I think with this control and with Camilla, we should have enough sustain. There's a lot of units here that provide sustain in a way, so I think I'll do this. For offense, let's see what you're using. Okay, Tiana Cleave. Now, I don't know why you're not using Zeros in your Tiana Cleave. I really think you don't need this many. Okay, there's your second turn team. Oh, there's your Zeros. Perfect. I really like the bottom two. I'll only probably run the bottom two and focus your runes on the bottom two. Do you have Peng Bek? Because I do think Peng Bek is a lot better than Poseidon in this meta, especially knowing that Camillas are so infested in this defense, in the arena defense. But if you don't have Peng Bek, then it's fine. Yeah, it looks like you don't have him. I thought I saw him. If you don't have him, it's fine. So I guess this can work, the Zeros with the Poseidon. I'm just saying I like Peng Bek better. If I have to give you an opinion on another one, now you don't need Hei for a Dot team. If you look at Sean B doesn't use Hei, but there is the Fire. Well, you could put Nora, there's Rika, and there's the Fire Dokebi Lord, which you might not have. Well, a lot of other Nat5s here down too. But okay, nothing too notable. If that's the case, I would at least go another speed team because you don't have a really fast team with Chiyu and Escher, which I believe is out here then. Escher, again, another Galleon. You didn't have Leah, I suppose? Yeah, it looks like no Leah. No Leah, then I would put Zeros here too. Just make sure the Zeros is runed up so it's tuned to both the Tiana team and the Escher team. The Chiyu team. It's not that hard. It's just that you'll have to make Galleon just as fast too to go in front of the Zeros. But I'll run these three, and I think you can easily get at least Punisher in my eyes with the rune quality that I've seen. Easy. Your defense is a little lacking. Also, it depends on how you rune it up. If you make it really tanky, who knows? It can work. But the team itself, there are a lot of answers to it. Especially, I showcase it a lot in my videos. It might not be easy to replicate, but if they have a Leah, it's pretty much easy to cleave that. Now for RTA, the big question here, right? He is pretty low here. C2 currently with a 60% win rate. I'm guessing he's not playing. His best record was F3 with a 90% win rate. Kind of shows us that he could have gotten C1 if he kept playing. Who knows? But it looks like he played last season 50 games. Ooh, he played a lot. Oh wait, I guess he stopped. He decayed here. I don't know about season 31 if he played a lot and decayed to F1 or if F1 is really his true record. I don't think that's his true record because his rune quality is way too good for that. But seeing, yeah, these, oh, that's a Swift build. I thought that was a Despair build. I was like, holy cow. Let's get rid of this. Let's clean this up. I don't like this team. I don't like this girl in there. I don't like, well, I don't like this girl. That's not a good. I don't like this guy. But that's really it. But let's see if I can re-pick his box because I think it's gonna be a little different. So I'll pick that. If you want to use more, sure. I hate more. More has failed me multiple times. I do think Chandra is a much stronger RT unit right now as a speed lead. So that'll be my priority pick. Some counters here, I'll definitely use Veladrul, Fire Monkey, Tessarion, Verd. Now I know this doesn't screen first turn. You might want to do that because you do have Yan Hong, but assuming that you don't want to just play one particular playstyle, you want to be able to pivot. I'm going to be picking out a lot of units. Yes, it's going to be a little more confusing, but I think it will be a box that will encompass multiple playstyles where you could pivot to handle different kind of opponents that you meet, if that makes any sense. I don't think Bulwark has to be runed up, but if you do want to use him, then it's fine because he does play as a particular counter against like Wedge Ads, any team that has a lot of buffs. Riley's good, I think, still. I do like Bison, Fire Bison. I don't like Camila anymore too much. I think there are better water damage dealers like Chow, or even just Suiki seems better these days in my eyes. Although Suiki does not have the control. Do you have Chow? You don't have Suiki. Oh, Joseph is not built, so I'm not going to pick that out. Angela, which allows you to play a second turn team if you really want to. Then the Chroma will really fit in that really well. It looks like Lydia was pulled recently. It's not even fully powered up. Okay, we don't have to take this out here. Like Yan Hong. Ooh, this too? Like if you want to, this could also be an... Oh, you do have Leah Freak. Why didn't I see that? It looks like it was all pulled recently. But let me finish picking out the box before I change or fix the arena offenses. Does that look good enough? I think that's good enough, to be fair. I mean, there's more counters, but I'm not going to pick more out. I like it as a good counter. I really like Rakan as a Leo counter, but it looks like you don't have Rakan. You don't have... I don't want to pick out Chung Peng without Hey Gang. Although it's not like it's possible, but I just don't... I just like... Oh, you do have Pumbak too! Dude, I missed so many things. What am I doing? But you don't have Win Robo. Oh. Oof. Okay, did I mess up here anywhere? I like this. I like this. I like this box. Now, if you do want to go a second turn team, then I think pairing up, trying a team with Angela and Akroma would be nice. Because Akroma can be very annoying. I think she needs way more stats than this though. I think you're not using Swap. Learn how to use Swap, and I'm pretty sure you'll see huge improvements in the builds that you're going to be giving these units. I like Oliver first turn, or I like Chandra first turn, or Speed Lead, sorry. Probably want to pair it up with Miles, but knowing the Miles is a water unit, I do like Oliver Miles rather than Chandra Miles. If not, you have to choose Oliver later, so Chandra Veladrul will be a good pick because you don't have Sagar or Sekhmith, so no other resetter. So I think going with the Will unit is better. Chandra Veladrul is very good. And then obviously after that, it's just countering picks. Unless you want to go full on first turn, then Oliver Yan Hong seems really nice too. Paired up with Robo, even the Wind Robo, if you could build that and see if you have windows to do that. It's just that you don't have huge control. You do have to fire Bison if you want to use control there. Or if you want to go with the snipe, you could even use Masha to snipe out a unit. For Leo counters, there's the Leica right there. There's also Verd that you'll put on Triple Revenge or Double Revenge Will. There's also Douglas that could use as a counter. I think there's a lot of stuff you could play with this box. So why don't you try this out and build the box. It's a lot though. It's 24 units. If you think your rune quad does not support it, it might not. I will reduce it to 20, maybe even to 16. What you could do here is probably set these orders in element. I'll just do that right now, actually. Yes, if you see this, you have 5 wind units, you have 5 water units, and then you have like what, a gajillion fire. Oh, sorry, 5 wind units, 5 water, and then like 8, 9 fire units. So you might want to trim out some units here, especially knowing if there's a unit that's playing multiple roles. If I had to choose, I'll probably take out Masha. I think Fire Monkey is better. These two have a part. I like this. I like this. Oblivion unit, I think it's good to have. So I like it. Maybe you could ruin the Leica later, but Leica also just only uses Vampire. So there isn't a whole lot of units that are sharing that rune. I think it's fine. So 23 units. And then if this is even too much, you could start taking out 1 unit each from here, because you know Angela, Riley play kind of a similar role. If you don't think you need both of them, you can take one out. Again here, bulwark, if you think you don't need it, you could take it out. But again, this unit doesn't have to be on violent. It's better if it's on violent, but it could be on any set. So you might be like, I think I'll use it if violent can't support it. But this is the type of team I'll use. Let me go fix those arena teams, knowing that you had all those units. So like I said, here I'd rather have Peng Bag. I don't know why I didn't see it. There it is, Peng Bag. So I'll use that. Here, that's fine. Here you had Leah. So yeah, I'll use these 3 themes and you'll definitely get into Punisher without an issue. But that was it for this review, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want account reviews like this, please join my Patreon. If you guys want account improvements, join my Discord, fill out the Google form. I really think that this account could easily get into C1, even maybe C2, depending on how he plays. But rune quality kind of shows that he has really nice rune quality. He just has to work on R5 more, start min-maxing. And obviously I didn't check out artifacts, but if you think artifacts are lacking, you don't have a lot of artifacts that do additional damage, that is something that you should work on. I think that's a good indicator if you have farmed artifacts a lot or not. I think there's a lot of room where you could get a better rank, so I hope you work on that. I hope this review helped, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.